Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and welcome back to a new video. And of course, I have to chime in with my take on the new Demon 170 from Dodge that was just announced, the day before yesterday. And I will just start off by saying this is not going to be a video about all the features of it and the horsepower and all the numbers and stats. You all watched that video, I'm sure. There's 1,000 of them out there talking about all that stuff. So just lightly touching on it, obviously it's 1,025 horsepower and it is a freaking insane car. And I gotta tell you, it warms my heart to think that Dodge is delivering something like this to us as the last car. It makes me feel better about all the sticker cars that they rolled out, with the exception of one point I'm going to make in a second. And we're getting something that literally has never been done before. It is incredible. It is I believe, a beautiful homage to the 2018 Demon. Even though some think that the Demon people are slighted by doing this, I don't think so at all. I think it's a nod to the original Demon, that not only did they build an amazing car in 2018, but just take a look at how far we've come. And with all that said, it's the last car. And for that reason, I'm saddened. I've been saddened with this whole Dodge departure with the ICE engines, saying goodbye to the Hemis. I've done countless videos on this subject, and you can go watch them if you want to hear me complain and moan and squeal. It's just something that's been hard for me to digest, because I decided later in my life to get into these cars, about 3-4 years ago. The good news is I've owned, I think, 7 of them so far. Today, I'm in the cop car because my daughter needed to borrow my Charger because her car was getting serviced, and she, for good reason, didn't want to be seen driving this obnoxious beast, which I'll try and show you at the end of this video if you want to see it. So, sorry I'm not in my Dodge doing this video, and I'm out of town driving this ridiculous thing. But I did a lot of videos, and I've lamented about the sticker cars and the markups and all that fun stuff. But in this video, I just simply want to say, first, bravo. What a car. What an amazing machine. I don't think they could have done anything better than delivering that monstrosity. And yes, I would kill for one. I would probably even compromise my own rule of not paying markups and pay a modest markup. Modest. Just because I believe that car is so incredibly special, and frankly, I believe they underpriced it. This car is going to be MSRP'd just about $100,000 after the gas guzzler tax. $100,000 for a car that will keep up with or beat these EVs. A car that will be literally in the history books as the fastest production car ever built and sold to the general public with a warranty. That car is worth paying a little more money for, and that is hard for me to get out of my mouth. With that said, yes, I will try to get one without paying the markup, because my next point is they're making quite a few of these. Everything I've read so far, it's like 3,300 of them, 3,000 for the US. They're going to start production in July. That's a lot of cars. They're going to number them, which I believe does make them more special, just like the Demons. You've watched my other videos where I say I don't believe these cars are collector's cars. These cars will be numbered. Sadly, a lot of these cars, I would say most of these cars, will probably find themselves tucked away and not used for the purpose that they are intended. If I get a hold of one, I promise you, I will strap a helmet on and we will get that sucker to the track. Make no mistake, I will put more miles on that thing than anybody will probably ever put on that thing. It will get driven hard, it will be driven a lot, and I will have fun in that thing. And I will have a gas tanker following me around to fill it up with whatever fuel I can get my hands on at the time. So let me get to the point, the juicy point of this video. After making that point right there, which is, good job, Dodge. Great job. Great job. I couldn't have, frankly, could not have asked for anything more Hopefully a lot of you feel that same way. They're going to electric, they say, next year, yet we have nothing to indicate that they have a car or will have a car ready to even bring to market. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. But let's go and talk about the little fly in the ointment here that I think will benefit all of us in a huge way. Because getting this Demon 170 might prove to be really, really difficult. I think dealerships will hoard them. They will buy them themselves. The owners will collect them, like we found with many Demons out there from 2018. People will speculate that these are going to be huge investments and pay obnoxious amounts of money for them. But keep in mind, the production numbers of 3,000 of these things is 3 times more than the Shakedown, the Swinger. It's 10 times more than the Black Ghost at 300, than the King Daytona, and while still less than buying a non-special edition Hellcat, this car is priced not much more than a Hellcat. Now, if we look at the special editions, like the King Daytona and the Black Ghost, the markups were $50,000, $100,000 plus on those cars. What would you rather have? A King Daytona, which is a red eye with some stickers on it, a Black Ghost, a red eye with some stickers on it, or a Demon 170? All things being equal, if you're going to pay a $50,000 markup on a Black Ghost, why wouldn't you pay a little bit more, or maybe even around the same, for, even though it's higher production numbers, a numbered Demon 170? I think when you compare the exclusivity of the cars, it's going to come down to also the uniqueness of the build. And the build on the Demon is significant compared to the sticker cars. So how many people do you believe who have orders in right now on Hellcats, jailbreaks, they're all jailbreaks, but the 807s, how many of those people are today calling their dealership saying, cancel my order? If I'm going to pay 50 over on my regular Hellcat jailbreak wide body, then I might as well try to order a Demon and pay 50 over. Now, I've called a few dealerships and they're already telling me, one told me it's probably going to be 20 to 50,000 over. I might consider dropping 20. Why not? I think I'd make it back on that car. Or it'd just be worth having it. I'll make it back because of this business, not because the car is going to go through the moon in value in my lifetime, but maybe and as much as I drive it and abuse the hell out of it. But it's got a good chance. But how many people are going to back out on their Hellcats? How many people are going to say, well, instead of the sticker special edition car, I want this Demon? I don't think anyone in their right mind would choose a King Daytona or a Ghost, a Black Ghost, over a Demon 170. It just wouldn't make any sense. We're talking about 1,025 horsepower, insane street legal race car will go down in history as the fastest production car ever built. Why would I want a car that is unique because of stickers and because they only built 300 of them, when you will see, as people get their red eyes, making their red eyes look just like Black Ghosts, look just like King Daytonas, with some sticker packages and some badge packages. So what do you think's going to happen? What I think's going to happen is we're going to have, for every single one of those every single one of those Demon 170s that gets ordered are probably going to be people who already ordered or reserved with dealerships a special edition car or a last call Hellcat. Meaning that these cars are probably already coming, they're going to move their deposits over, or they're going to find another dealership to do a $50,000 markup on a Demon 170 and cancel those orders, which I believe is going to contribute to a supply of Hellcats, like I shared in one of my previous videos, maybe 2-3 videos ago, that are going to, in combination with the 10-11 reasons I shared with you in that last video, a dropping in prices of the Hellcats and a oversupply, or at least a solid supply of standing inventory as these cars start getting delivered to dealerships, because people are going to go after these Demon 170s. Dodge did it to themselves. They're going to make this. I'm going to try to get the Demon 170, but if I can't, somebody who does go to a Demon 170 and leaves their Hellcat red eye behind, I'll just swoop up that order. And I'm guessing that the dealers are going to make up a lot of their markups that they're going to have to take off of the regular Hellcat last call cars, and they're going to stick them on these Demons. So even though there's more of those getting built than any of the special editions, there is less of those that are going to be built versus all the other versions, which means they will hold a much higher desire level for all of us to get our hands on a Demon 170. And again, it's going to force a bunch of jailbreaks, 807s, it's going to force a bunch of those things back into the market throughout the rest of this year, in combination with all the other reasons. Go watch my other video why I believe so many people will be backing out, realizing they can't afford them, not being able to get trade-in values for their cars, that we're going to see opportunities to go and buy Hellcats, last call Hellcats, maybe not the special editions, but Hellcats in general at MSRP and possibly even below. I could be totally wrong, and I will absolutely eat crow and do it on camera if this year goes through and every one of these cars sells with markups, but I believe we're going to be starting to see these things sitting on lots because people are going to be waiting for this Demon 170. So with that, everybody, I'll show you the cop car. Let's check this thing out. Sorry about my attire here. I've been working all day, but let me show you the cop car and we'll end this video. So here is the insane, obnoxious, ridiculous. Let's go ahead and flip a switch. Here is the insane, obnoxious cop car, folks. And I know you're all not watching these videos, but go watch my cop car videos. Watching my wife and her reaction when I bought this thing was incredible. And this thing is a blast. It's ridiculous. It's obnoxious, but go watch the videos about the cop car. Cop car is a lot of fun. I put the green lights on top so I don't go to jail for impersonating. And yes, I can still get in trouble for having strobes up there, but at least it won't be impersonating, so I can handle that ticket. So with that, everybody, please like, subscribe, comment, share this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.